Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and aggressive muscle cars ever to hit the streets, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. If you're a true fan of raw horsepower, unapologetic styling, and American muscle heritage, then the Hellcat is likely at the top of your dream garage list. This beast didn't come to play, it came to dominate. Whether it's the roar of the supercharged V8, the wide-body stance, or the unmistakable retro meets modern look, the Challenger Hellcat is a force of nature that refuses to be ignored. In this video, we're taking you on a full-throttle journey into everything that makes the Dodge Challenger Hellcat a legend, from performance and design to handling, comfort, and street presence. The Hellcat name alone stirs emotions. First introduced in 2015, the Hellcat model instantly became a modern muscle car icon, raising the bar for what a production car can deliver in terms of horsepower and performance straight from the factory. It didn't just arrive, it exploded onto the scene with a mind-blowing 707 horsepower from its supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI V8. Over the years, Dodge kept pushing the envelope, eventually upping the power output on certain variants to as much as 807 horsepower in the Hellcat Red-Eye, and even higher in some limited edition trims. But power isn't the whole story here. The Challenger Hellcat brings with it a personality, an attitude, and a style that makes every drive feel like an event. Just looking at the Hellcat, you know it's something special. Its aggressive stance, flared fenders, wide-body kit, and bold hood scoops scream performance. The air intakes aren't just for show, they serve a real purpose by helping cool the monstrous V8 engine and feed it the air it needs to generate that insane level of power. The wide-body variants look especially menacing, with their fatter tires and extended fender arches giving the Hellcat a squat, planted look that means business. From every angle, it's clear that this car is all about performance and presence. The front end features a wide, angry grille with twin inlets, framed by round headlamps that harken back to the classic Challenger design of the 1970s. And elegance to the brutality, every element of the design feels intentional and rooted in performance. Along the sides, you'll notice deep character lines, massive wheels, and Brembo brake calipers peeking through. At the back, a bold rear spoiler, muscular taillights, and dual exhausts complete the look. This is a car that looks fast even when parked, and once it's in motion, it's downright intimidating. Under the hood lies the heart of the beast, a 6.2-liter supercharged HEMI V8 engine. The standard Hellcat models produce around 717 horsepower and 656 pounds-ft of torque, while the Red-Eye versions boost that to 797 horsepower. Then you have the Superstock and Jailbreak editions that push it even further. The sound of this engine is part of the Hellcat experience. It doesn't whisper, it roars. Fire it up, and you're greeted with a deep, thunderous growl that only gets more ferocious as you mash the throttle. It's a sound that sends chills down your spine and lets everyone within a 5-block radius know exactly what just rolled by. When it comes to performance, the Challenger Hellcat is simply in another league. 0 to 60 miles per hour can be achieved in about 3.4 seconds depending on the model and conditions, and the quarter mile can be conquered in under 11 seconds. Top speed, in some configurations, over 200 miles per hour. All of this in a car that still retains room for 5 passengers and a usable trunk. It's absurd, it's glorious, and it's exactly what Dodge set out to do: create a muscle car that breaks all the rules while staying true to its roots. But raw power means nothing without control, and the Hellcat delivers a surprisingly balanced experience. Thanks to wide tires, a performance-tuned suspension, and massive Brembo brakes, the car can actually handle corners better than you might expect. Sure, it's still a heavy car, and it's not going to match the agility of a lightweight European sports car, but it's not trying to be that. It's a straight-line beast with enough grip and braking power to make you feel in command even when pushing it hard. Launch control, line lock, and selectable drive modes all come together to give the driver the tools needed to harness that insane power. Inside the cabin, the Hellcat blends retro charm with modern technology. The dashboard layout is clean and driver-focused, with performance-themed gauges and a thick, flat-bottom steering wheel. The seats are aggressively bolstered, yet comfortable, designed to keep you planted during spirited driving while still being supportive for long cruises. Leather and suede upholstery, contrast stitching, and Hellcat logos throughout the interior remind you that this isn't just any Challenger. It's the apex predator of the lineup. The Uconnect infotainment system remains one of the best in the business, featuring a large touchscreen with support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation, performance pages, climate controls, and media functions are all easy to access. Performance pages in particular are a fan favorite, allowing drivers to view real-time data like G-forces, boost pressure, 0 to 60 times, and more. It turns the driving experience into a game and one that keeps you constantly engaged. Despite being a performance car, the Hellcat is surprisingly practical. The rear seats can actually accommodate adult passengers, though not with sports car-like legroom, and the trunk is large enough for groceries, gear, or even a weekend getaway. This means the Hellcat isn't just a weekend toy, it can realistically serve as a daily driver for those who want to combine muscle car fun with real-world usability. Safety features include adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and parking sensors. While this isn't the focus of the Hellcat, Dodge hasn't ignored the importance of safety in a car that's capable of hitting triple-digit speeds with ease. The structure is solid, and visibility is decent for a car of its size and performance. Caliber. Driving the Hellcat is not just an activity, it's an event. Every time you turn the key or hit the start button, you feel a sense of anticipation. That supercharged whine, combined with the deep exhaust growl, makes your heart beat just a little faster. Whether you're accelerating on a straight road, cruising on the highway, or just pulling up to a car meet, the Hellcat commands respect. People turn their heads, phones come out, and conversations start. It's a car that builds community and draws admiration from enthusiasts everywhere. The Dodge Challenger Hellcat is also unique in its place in history. As the automotive world moves toward electrification, turbocharged downsizing, and more efficient powertrains, the Hellcat stands as one of the last unapologetically loud, gas-guzzling icons of American muscle. It doesn't try to be green, it doesn't apologize for its thirst. It's a celebration of combustion in its most powerful, dramatic form. Owning one is more than just buying a car, it's like owning a piece of history before this kind of machine becomes extinct. Maintenance and ownership of the Hellcat are surprisingly reasonable considering the performance you get. While you'll certainly spend more on fuel and tires than you would in a Camry, the build quality, availability of parts, and Dodge's widespread dealer network make it relatively easy to live with. Many owners find that the car is quite reliable when properly maintained, and there's a strong community of enthusiasts online and at events who are always ready to share advice, mods, and tuning tips. Customization is another key part of the Hellcat's appeal. From factory options like paint, wheels, and interior trims to aftermarket upgrades like exhausts, cold air intakes, supercharger pulleys, and custom tunes, the Challenger Hellcat is a playground for gearheads. Whether you want a stealthy sleeper or a track-ready monster, the platform is ready to be personalized. Driving a Hellcat also means joining a unique tribe of performance lovers. This isn't just about numbers on a spec sheet, it's about emotion, passion, and connection. You don't just admire a Hellcat, you bond with it. It becomes part of your identity. Every fuel stop, every tire burnout, every rev in a tunnel adds to the story. It's the kind of car that creates memories, not just transportation. As we look toward the future, Dodge has already signaled the end of the current Challenger and Charger lineup, making the current Hellcats some of the last of their breed. Means if you've ever dreamed of owning one, now is the time. These cars are destined to become collector's items, modern-day muscle icons that will be remembered for decades. There may never be another mass-produced muscle car with this much horsepower, this much attitude, and this much soul. So whether you're a longtime fan of American muscle, a thrill-seeking car enthusiast, or someone who just wants to feel the power of a supercharged V8 under their foot, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat offers a driving experience like no other. It's wild, it's loud, it's bold, and above all, it's unforgettable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Auto's Car Zone, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future car reviews and muscle car features. We'll see you in the next video. Would you like a SEO optimized title, description, hashtags, and keyword list for this video too?